You can't get that kind of flavor out of a can. I don't care what you try. Happy New Year. New Year tradition on January 1st, you're supposed to eat black-eyed peas and hog jowls. And if you don't know what a hog jowl is, because you're from a godforsaken part of the country where they don't know what those things are, it is the jaw meat, or the muscle and fat that hangs down under a pig's jaws, and it kind of makes like a bacon. It's marbled like bacon, strips of fat and muscle and fat and muscle, and they take those and smoke them, skin and all. So you have this real tough piece of skin on the outside, a big old fat piece of fat, and then some muscle in there. And I don't eat the fat, I just kind of break it off and go around it. Then you take either dried or frozen black-eyed peas. Don't get canned. They ain't got nothing in them. But go to the frozen vegetable section and get you some frozen black-eyed peas, and dice up the hog jowl, throw it in there, crack black pepper and the peas, and just boil it like for 3 or 5 minutes, something like that. Just a rolling boil, and then turn it down to a simmer. Let it go for about 45 minutes. Let that hog jowl just kind of melt into there. Man, I don't know. They say it's good luck. I don't believe in luck, but they say it's good luck to go into the new year eating this. I think it's just smart to eat stuff like this. It's good. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas. I know I did. Let me show you some of the stuff I got. After I eat this, I'll show you the stuff I got. What I want to do is kind of give you an update of what I got for Christmas. God's been really good to me this year, and I was able to purchase some things I've been wanting for some time, and I want to share with you some of the things I got for Christmas this year, and I want to share with you kind of what my plans are for the channel in the days ahead. First off, I need to explain to you that me and the 308 that I have dissolved our relationship. Opening day of deer season this year, I got a shot at the biggest buck I've ever seen around here. Well, I'll play you a clip real quick, just some trail camera footage of this buck that I shot at. So there. Yeah, it's heartbreaking when you miss one like that, especially when he doesn't know you're there. You have all the time in the world. You have a good steady rest, and you take your time and squeeze the trigger, and you expect to find a dead deer. Now, I'm not. It's not that I'm above missing. I'm capable of missing and pulling any shot. But usually when I miss, I know I've pulled or flinched or hurried the shot. In this case, I didn't. And I missed that deer at 225 yards. Never found any blood, never found anything. 2 days later, they said the neighbor kid down the road killed him, and he had 14 scoreable points. So, I'm glad for him. You know, he's a young kid, probably 14 or 15 years old, and, you know, it'll be a buck of a lifetime for him. I'm glad he got him. But I have had my fill of the 308. I had so much trouble loading for it, trying to find a round it liked. I shot it the day before season at 300 yards, and I shot my other Tikka 243 at 300 yards, and the 308 shoots a group about 3 or 4 times the size of my Tikka at 300 yards. 243 hole, 243 hole, 243 hole. 300 yards. I'm going to call that 3.5 inches. 308. Yeah, 1, 2. Man, that's looking great. Was that me or a light charge or I don't know. So the conclusion I came to was I like the 243 caliber. I like Tikka rifles. I don't have any familiarity with the 308 nor any affection for it. And Remington is not the company it was when I was a kid. Quality's gone downhill. So what I chose to do was trade off some guns and buy exactly what I wanted, which is another Tikka 243. You see me shoot coyotes and deer with the other 243. My son killed a deer with it. I killed a deer with it. But since he's 16 and doesn't sit in the stand with me as much anymore, he needs his own 243. So I'm going to go ahead and that's going to be fully his, and I've bought my own. So by trading around, I've got a T3X chambered in 243. And so that brings up what I'm going to be doing this year. Until it warms up, and it's extremely cold out there, I'm going to be reloading and getting rid of the 308 dies. I got an RCBS scale, and I traded for some ammo or some brass. Anyways, I got some new. It's older. It's kind of been exposed, but it hasn't been fired. I got some Lapua 243 brass. Got 100 rounds here. And a fella at church hooked me up with some 243 range brass that he picked up. So I'm going to start reloading. Some other guys in church brought me some 6mm bullets. This is a GMX 80 grain, which is a polymer tipped copper bullet made by Hornady. And these are 80 grains. I'm going to try some loads with those. And I have here some 95 grain Nosler ballistic tips. I think these are factory seconds. So we'll be playing around with those. And then of course my favorite deer load, the 100 grain spear. So I've got some reloading to do with the 243, and I still need to sell the 308. Hopefully I'll find a buyer for that. Now the next thing that I ordered this with Christmas money, I didn't really have any money. I'm not out of pocket any money on the 243. I just traded guns to get that. I think I'm out about 50 bucks. And I got rid of a pistol I never shoot. I got a GoPro Hero 5. And the reason I got this is because my old GoPro last year just kind of went out on me. And I do a lot of fishing videos in the summer, and it's hard to lug around a tripod and a camera you can't get wet. They mark these down like $100. And so I ordered that, and then I ordered AKA 50 AKASO, I don't know, for 18 bucks on Amazon, you get like, I don't know, all these different GoPro mounts, including a chest rig, a floater, a wrist strap, a little tripod, and a head rig, and then a bunch of sticky pads to attach. So anyways, I've never had a chest rig or a head rig. My GoPro's always just had a little bendy tripod that I've wedged in a tree or something by me. So this should make the creek fishing, crappie fishing, river fishing videos a lot better. So that will be something that we'll start doing as soon as we get some warmer days. I think the high yesterday here was 27, and that was at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I don't think after daylight it got above 23 or 4 degrees. Today, not much warmer. I don't think it's supposed to get above freezing today. So anyways, I'm going to spend the rest of the day at the reloading bench. I'm going to be processing 243 range brass and cleaning up that Lapua brass. And the Lapua I will just load for hunting purposes only. The range brass is what I'll do all my test loads with. I have a I don't remember if it's a 4x10 or 4x12. Anyways, it's a vortex scope that I'm going to put on this Tikka, and I'll be sighting it in, so we'll have some range time with the new Tikka T3X. We'll have some reloading videos with the 243 bullets, and then when it warms up, I ought to be able to put a camera anywhere I need it for fishing. So I want to thank the basketball ref. He's a good friend of mine. He told me don't buy any of the name brand holders for your GoPro. He said get on Amazon, and 18 bucks I got all these. And I mean, there is a ton of different mounts in there. Suction cup mounts, clamp mounts. I don't know. I got plenty of stuff. So we should have better fishing videos. We should have some reloading and shooting videos. Deer season was kind of a bust. I missed the big deer opening day. I took my camera out to film the second time I hunted, which was Monday of the opening week. But the 8-point that you saw, the game camera footage of me dragging it out, I shot him before the camera could even pick up light. And those were the only 2 bucks that were shooters on my property that I had pictures of all year. So that's why we went down south, and Coleman ended up shooting a doe down there. Is we just don't have very many deer here, and we try not to shoot does here until we get, you know, a bigger herd. Anyways, deer season's kind of a bust, but I've got a new gun. I've got new loads to play with. I've got a gun that I have confidence in, a brand I have confidence in, a caliber I have confidence in. The 308. I made myself carry the gun, and I never really liked it. And anyways, it was time to go. Thank you guys for watching, and hope you all have a happy new year. Oh, nothing. Just playing with my new Tikka T3X in 243.